Alright, I got another knife to show today. I saw it a few days ago on Gun Wild One's channel, and it is a CRKT, and it's called the Crawford Kasper. And right there you can see where it's made. So you know the quality is mediocre at best. So let's take a look at this guy, see what it looks like. First thing I noticed right now, it's pretty heavy. Alright, what do you notice about this Crawford Kasper folding? They call it a folding tactical knife. And first thing, the scales on it are made of nylon. It's Zytel nylon, so they're pretty slick scales. And it's got the CRKT logo molded into it. Does have a lanyard hole right there, and unfortunately it only has a one-way pocket clip, so this makes it a left side tip down carry. What else can we see about this thing? It's got a 1/4 open design. It does have a spacer right here, which is 3/4. It looks like it's aluminum. I'm not sure if it's steel or not. It does have steel liners, and one of them is partially ground out. A little bit of space, a little bit of weight taken off this side. Does have dual thumb studs, both sides. It opens pretty easy. Not real fast, but I could probably loosen it up, but I'm not going to do that. And it does have some traction notches down here on the liner lock. You can see them. Pretty good size. Also has traction notches on the other side. And this thing right here, this is called a LOX lock. What it does, when you turn it on, you push it forward, it throws a little bar in front of the liner lock. See that thing move? I don't know if you can see that thing move. All that does, this switch right here, just you push it forward and it throws a little bar in front of the liner lock so you can't close it. Turn it off, just pull it back, and it closes real easy. So the blade, they say that the blade is Teflon coated. It's got the Crawford Kasper signature or logo on there. It does have a US patent on it. And like I said, it's got a one-way pocket clip. That is unfortunate. It's one of the drawbacks of this thing. Okay, it's got a modified drop point, and it's a pretty solid piece of steel. You can see how it's kind of reinforced right there, and it's 8 CR 14 MOV steel. Blade length is 3.5 inches. See, it's a 3.5 inch usable blade. Overall length is right about just at 9 inches. And this thing is pretty heavy. I'm going to do a weight check on it. And that weighs in at 7, just a little over 7 ounces, 7.1 ounces. That's kind of heavy for a pocket knife. But if you like a big one, this is a big one. So that's kind of a first view of it. What else? Not much else I can say about it. It's got really good ergonomics. It's a handful. You can see about how much sticks out of my hand. It's got a good grip. Good blast. Check the sharpness on this thing. Use a 7-Up carton. This thing comes razor sharp. And that HCR 14 MOV Steel should be pretty easy to keep sharp. Yeah, I like the way they sent this thing in razor sharp. So that's kind of the first look at the Crawford Kasper folding tactical, or they call it a tactical knife. Just a big pocket knife to me. And a couple of comparisons. This is another CRKT, and this is the Hammond Cruiser. Just about the same size. Matter of fact, they're just about the same size, except this one, the Hammond Cruiser, is a little bit thicker. Same price though, and it's got a little bit smaller blade, or a bigger blade, wider blade on the Kasper Crawford. Wider blade, Teflon coating. Same price though. And one more comparison. This is a Cold Steel Recon 1. And these things, you might call them identical twins. Yeah, they're both pretty much identical, but the Recon 1 costs twice as much as the CRKT. So this is it's about a $20 knife, and do I think it's worth it? Like I said before, the major drawbacks are the weight, 7 ounces, it's kind of heavy, and the one-way pocket clip. It's the only thing I don't really like about it is the pocket clip, but it does have, it's a nice knife. It's a handful, but it's a pretty good one. That's the CRKT Crawford Kasper. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad for the money. Knuckle bump.